Hey and welcome to Tech Tips with Soldo Media. I'm Amanda and today I actually have a Saramonic intercom system. I've already talked to you guys when we did the Hollyland intercoms about how useful intercom systems can actually be for your production. And when I was reading on their website, they had one that I didn't think about that was so, true. I didn't think about it. You could actually use these when you're at wedding events. I don't know how many times Jake and I have been like camera 1 and camera 2. And we've been like across, like, do you see the bride from that angle? I got the groom. You know, just trying to like hand signal each other to go across. When you could have an intercom system in a church. That's incredible. But yeah, other use cases. I mean, obviously live production events. This is so very useful. Now, what got me excited about these guys? Well, you get a nice hard case. And a lot of plastic. There we go. Let's get rid of the plastic. You can get these in different configurations. They have a bunch of different configurations for these, but you can get 2 earmuffs. The boom mics are 270 degrees, so you can change from left ear to right ear. They got really powerful batteries that last up to 18 hours for the remote headsets versus the master headset. And if you want to extend that life, the master is only supposed to last 10 hours, but you can extend that by a power bank with a USB-C or a direct connection to the wall. So anyway, let me just put these here for a sec. You get the headsets. We got the WT3S-US system, and they came with some USB-C to USB-A charging cables. I believe you can get a base station for charging the batteries too, but in this case, we didn't have a base station for the batteries. We just have the batteries on board. Is that right, Jake? We charge them through here? Yeah. But you can get a base station for charging. You can get a hub, so you can extend this to 5 headsets, I believe, with just one normal system. You can extend it to 17 headsets if you get the hub. And the hub is, you can have 2 different types of hubs. One that's plugged in and one that's, like internet. I believe, I'll come back to that. But yeah, it says here on the box, all the ones you can get. This is the WT3S-US. You can get, and that just means you get 3 headsets. But what impressed me the most with these was the distance and the clarity. I was really impressed with the Hollylands and the tests that we did with the Hollylands. But when we took these guys out and tested them, it blew me away. They are so clear and the range on them is so good. Okay, so let's go out to that right now. First test, we took them in the car to a car wash. All right. All right, Jake, so what are we doing here? We're sitting in a car wash.
Yes, and we have the Saramonic headset on, and we're going to see how it deals with noise and obstruction by going through a car wash.
That's right, and so we have to go all the way through a building. Do you have your phone too, so that you can show me going through?
I do.
Oh, here, I'm going in. All right.
All right, there you are going in. There you are. I can hear the whoosh whoosh sound at least, so it's not cutting out from the thing.
All right.
Stop the recording for the you going in, because that's how you go in.
All right. So I'm in now. It says go forward. Go forward. There. Now I'm stopping. All right. So Jake, I'm going to be going through the cement building to the other side, and we're going to see if we can still talk. You better get yours bought. You're buying yours now?
Yeah, trying to get close enough.
All right, I see you in the background. Yeah. It'll be a nice test to see how the actual earmuff does with the canceling out the sound of the car wash too. How do I sound to you?
I don't hear the car wash much, but it feels like you're yelling.
Oh, I might be. Hold on. I might just be yelling because, I'm getting older. And the environment's loud to me, so then I should yell.
Yeah, now it sounds perfect. But it probably feels unnatural because you're talking normal, even though it's loud around you.
Right? Exactly. I probably don't need to record in the car wash entirely, but you know, I get a little bit of the car wash feel, and then I'll let the GoPro do the rest. Hello, GoPro. Yeah, so actually to me you sound really clear, and I got volume adjustments on here that are easy to find.
Yeah, I mean you only have what, 4 buttons? It's on and off. You have mute, and you have
That's right.
up and down on the volume.
That's right.
And you don't always need a whole bunch of buttons when you're trying to do things.
No, exactly. Oh, I'm supposed to put this in park.
This is actually just a channel where you can come with us and do chores. In the next episode, we're going to the grocery store.
Come with us on our family vacations. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's true.
kind of is. You know, life with tech nerds. That's what this show should be called. It's going to be interesting to see how it does though when I'm through and you're not in yet.
Yes, that little split second there. Like I can hear the whooshing, but it's not as loud as you would think it is. So if this was a music environment, I think they would fare pretty well.
I think so too. Actually, it is fairly loud in the cab, but I don't hear it at all. Honest to goodness, the only thing that's bothering me right now is the fact that the mic clip on this Tascam mic that's feeding into here, so you guys can hear what I hear, is pinching my ear. That's the only discomfort I have right now. It's literally driving into my brain, the little mic clip, so that you can hear.
So what we're actually listening to is your thoughts.
Wouldn't that be terrifying? All right, well, we're on clear coat.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I can see it clearing the car. Good. 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 It hasn't told me to leave yet, though. Okay, now it's like, yeah, you're done.
Away we go.
Goodbye, you. Has it told you to go in yet?
No, it says please wait, and the things are down.
All right, let's see if I can get out all the way. I'm going to go to the end of the parking lot and see if you can hear me.
All right.
I don't know. Let's see if I can get around. You can hear me fine. Maybe you can see me. I'm coming up on your left. Your right? My left. Ghoul by the way.
No.
Just hold on before you go through.
Yeah.
Can you see me?
You went through the thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
If you have your iPhone, you can point it over to me. I went all the way around the building.
Video.
You can enter. Don't hit anything.
Yeah.
See, there I am.
Oh my goodness.
All in one day.
This is very loud in here.
It is, right? But you don't hear it so much in the headset.
No, so it doesn't have a button for your what do you call it? Sound noise cancellation, but it seems like it has one in it.
No, exactly.
It filters a little bit at least.
Oh, maybe it does.
Maybe it doesn't. It's just how it is. Could be the car too. Let's
Yeah.
open the window so you can hear it.
Right? Oh, I'm going to attach my phone back to the center column.
All right. Well, should we call this test a test and continue on?
This is a successful test. So yeah, I see you, you're in there. I went all around the cement building. We still had connection without issue. And that was a lot easier than you and Caleb walking around a hardware store.
No, that's true.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, we'll go over to the street test and see how far we can drive away from each other.
All
Which
right.
would be like a real test if you were doing like a GoPro action kind of, you know, the director's in one car and the action's happening in another car and you need to talk to the stunt driver, right?
No, it's true. It does happen
It's
that you have
legit.
to be in a car and
It's
actually
legit.
do things.
All right, over to the next test. That was with the noise in the car wash. It was with the car wash itself, all that concrete, all that machinery through the glass of Jacob's car and my car. And then when I went around the building, we still didn't lose any clarity. And you can see what you're hearing in the test. If you're hearing me, you're actually hearing me through Jake's earphone. When you're hearing Jake speak, you're hearing Jake in my earphone. So it wasn't the microphone on us picking us up. the microphone I had was picking Jake up, and the microphone that he had was picking me up. And you can hear the sound quality that you're hearing in our test here, totally clear, crystal clear, even with all that disruption and that noise. Now, these guys they don't claim to have noise cancellation, but what they say is that they've configured the frequency tolerance in the microphone to pick up the human voice overall. So it is kind of like a noise cancellation, but not quite like a noise cancellation. All right, we'll test that again in a second, but first, distance. These guys are rated for 400 meters. Again, we took the cars because we were thinking, it's summertime, maybe some of the shoots we're going to be doing are going to be in vehicles with somebody operating a gimbal and maybe somebody in the back with either driving or somebody operating the, what's it called? The remote for the feed and having the picture come back. This would be a practical scenario where you might actually be a DP and having a vehicle and you're trying to tell them how to adjust the shot. So Jake drives away from me. Let's take a look. So yeah, I'm recording. You're going to the right.
I'm going to the right. We're going to do a distance test.
Just go.
See if I go.
What are you waiting on?
The car in front of me.
Oh, there was no car in front of
There
you.
was a white car. You see it?
I see it now.
Don't want that to go between us.
All right, so I'm gonna go to the yellow sign and stop right by the yellow sign there that you're passing now.
All right.
And I'm gonna pull over once I get there, and I'm gonna watch you drive away.
All right, so I'm driving away. You're by that house. I can hear your blinker still, so I know that you're connected. See how far we get.
I can still hear you pretty good there. You're way down there.
Yeah.
Is that a Poe?
Don't think so. No, it's just a regular white car.
Once you get up past that yellow sign, just keep on the next yellow sign. Just keep on going.
Okay. Keep on going.
Yeah, until I can't see you anymore, and then we'll turn around.
Okay.
Make sure you keep a note of where you are. You're way far away.
I am at 205 now, address-wise.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Like,
see, this is far.
That's ridiculously far, and you are crystal clear.
Yeah, it hasn't been any break yet. It's gonna give a ding when you lose connection.
Right on.
So we're waiting for that. So now I'm out over the hill. I can still see you in the rear of the mirror.
Yeah, and I see your brake lights going over the hill now.
Speed bump. I'm at 270 on the addresses. 290.
And there you go. I'm losing you just a little bit.
295. So now I'm losing you there.
There you go.
Now I have lost you at.
Wow, that was pretty far.
Yes.
Find a place to turn around. Oh, hello?
Can you hear me yet?
There,
Hello,
I
hello?
hear you right now. Is that your headlights by the yellow sign up there?
Yep, I flashed the lights so you can see me. So.
Oh my goodness. So almost exactly where, like, I lost you right past there, and then I picked you right back up again. That's pretty cool, eh?
The pickup is actually quite impressive too. After losing connection, not having to go all the way up to you to reconnect.
Exactly. This is more than 2 football fields or 3 football fields in length. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, like I could barely make out your car if it wasn't for the headlights.
I mean, we could almost do this on a golf course. You know what I mean?
Probably. Takes much longer though.
No, and it's winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can see you waving, but I don't think the camera can yet.
It's
And
an action camera.
there's the action. Hello, Jacob.
Hello.
That's impressive. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to turn around too and head to the...
Alright, so very impressed that we can go that far with the headset in cars with glass and everything up until the point where we lost physical line of sight. But then as soon as we turned around and we could see each other again, it just connected back at the same spot again. Usually you have to go almost like up to each other to reconnect before you can go back again, which is very impressive. And like in the car wash as well, almost no extra sound, so it filters or does something, so you're not really bothered by the noise. Very comfortable. Nice to not have too many buttons, so you have the fold down mute, you have the push mute, and then this volume, so you can pretty much navigate pretty easily where you are. So all in all, I really like these headsets. They seem to do a very good job. So good enough? All right, back to the studio.
These guys are rated for 400 meters, like we said. They made it 450 meters through two cars, like through the glass of the two cars. And when we lost line of sight, we lost the headset. But up until the very minute Jake went over that hill, I could hear him crystal clear. And when he came back, I was surprised it picked it up like that. A lot of the times we've had them not be able to recognize it on the way back. Really impressive. But if you want to expand these past the number of headsets, I think, like I said, I think it's 7, but we'll put down here below if I'm wrong, if it's actually 9. But if you want to expand past that, you can add a hub to add headsets to it, and then you can add up to 17. The hub costs 209 Canadian. We'll put the US dollars down below. And it actually has one wired headset that you're able to put in the hub. If we can put a picture of the hub up here, Jake, so that people can see it right now, picture of the hub. And yeah, I think that's incredible. For the price that you're adding, these guys were $335 Canadian. We'll put the US price in. To add this to your team for small productions, it's an incredible value, considering that a memory card probably will cost you more than these, like the CFast Express cards will cost you more than these 3 headsets, or a hard drive. I think this is an awesome deal. So we have one more test for you. We're just going to get it set up. We'll come right back. I'm going to give a headset to Jake. So now let me just show you how to turn these guys on. So very simple. I press power. And like Jake said in the truck, when you have connected, you hear in the headset when you've lost or gained connection. It makes a little buzz that you might have heard, a little bump. I'm going to turn this guy on. There you go. So very simple. Yeah, you just power them on and they pair instantly. And on the side, you have a mute button. So you can either mute by pressing the mute button, or you can click up and that mutes it too, and you'll hear a little beep. Now, Jacob right now has a headset on, and it's on, so he's hearing the beep. So if I go like that, you heard the beep? Oh yeah, okay, he said okay. So now the reason why Jake has a headset on, I'll tell you in a sec. But, and then you get your 2 volume controls. So you get plus or minus on your volume, and that makes it super easy. Now, because again, these don't have noise cancellation, but they have something called, because they have tuned the microphone to the human voice, it's supposed to, tiny little puppy fur, because they have tuned the microphone to the human voice, it should pick my voice up over the fan. Now, Jake, just tilt up here. And what we're going to do is turn it on. And in my microphone, you're going to hear me right under the fan. In Jacob's microphone, you're going to hear this mic picking up my voice through the fan, but then tailored to the human voice. And see if it does sound very different from this microphone to the, not noise cancellation, but the tailored frequency. So I'm going to put this on, and Jake is walking over, and he's going to turn on our studio fan. And you are recording on body, right? Yeah, okay. All right, so now you should be hearing the fan above me, but the microphone should be prioritizing my voice over any other frequencies that are coming in. How does it sound to you, Jake? Yeah? All right, so we'll just put that here in the, wait. We'll put that in the timeline here. Just cut the audio for a second and hear, this is my voice from the microphone. This is my voice from my lav microphone. This is my voice from my lav microphone. This is my voice from the headset. This is my voice from the headset in Jacob's ears. All right, now we can turn that off. All right, so overall, these are very comfortable. I really like the headset. I like how they feel. The only complaint that I had, and look, you can kind of see, my small. Like, oh, never mind. I don't have any complaints. It fits my head perfect. I was having a hard time in the car the other day adjusting it. Hold on. Oh, okay. So you get that much adjustment. Maybe I'd like to see a little bit more adjustability. And I didn't think that I'd like having the battery pack over here because it's all big and chunky, but it's really comfortable actually. They're a nice headset. There. Oh yeah, it fits perfect. They're a really nice headset. They sound crystal clear. And again, they're very competitive to the other ones. I'll put the price down here. It's not a lot of money that can really improve your broadcast. So I hope you like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.